Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave Forex.com YouTube channel. My name is Henry and today is Tuesday, May 25th. The time is 2 a.m. GMT. We are looking at the chart of the XLV. This is a healthcare ETF 60 minutes chart. We can see right here we got wave 3 ended here at this peak, and then wave 4 ended here at 121.38 in the primary degree. Okay, and now we are in the wave 5 to the upside. Now you can see in the ETF already break to new high above this previous peak wave 3. So we got this 1 2. Now we are calling this 1 2 1 2, but of course it could have been also 1 2, and then this could be ending 3. Okay, it could be ending in 3 in the minute degree, and this is a 4, and then one more push higher is enough. But I think regardless whether this is 1 2 1 2 or 1 2 3 4, the rally from here so far, it looks like a clear 3 waves, right? It looks like a clear 3 waves, and therefore most likely it's not complete yet to the upside. If let's take a look at the larger degree. So remember, this is 3 and 4. So this is 3 and 4. So this is kind of like, you can see 1 2 3 4 5. So this is your 1 and 2 in the same degree, in the minor degree. So we're talking about the rally that started from March 2021 low. If you go to the daily chart, for example, you can see since we bottom on March 2020 here, you can see I'm zooming out all the way. We continue to make a new high, right? We continue to make a new high. So there is no reason not to believe the leg higher is impulsive, because we continue to make new high. Cannot be corrective to the upside, right? So it has to be an impulse. So if it is an impulse, then you can see right here that as we also talked about before, that that this last leg here, that this last push higher from this, it is looking only a 3 wave. So we cannot end like this in an impulse, right? Because that one looks like a clear 3 waves. So that itself is already giving us indication that there is no way we're gonna top right now, or very unlikely we're gonna top right now in the XLV, and maybe some of the broader market is also unlikely to top if this continues to extend to the upside, right? Now, maybe some sectors already top out first, like the high tech and so on. Well, that's another story. But I think overall, we cannot be very bearish, because this XLV healthcare ETF is telling us that I think we should see more upside still. At the least one more leg higher, and if this is 1 2 1 2, then of course it can extend a few more high. Alright, so now what could be the alternate here? Well, since this is clearly a 3 waves so far from the 4 here, the only alternate I can think about here, in case we fail to to extend higher, is if it is doing an expanded flat like A, B, and then suddenly it breaks down very violent 5 ways down as a C. Now, even if this is to happen, if this is going to happen, let's say expanded flat, that still doesn't change the idea that this is likely still corrective. All right, and then therefore still one more upside at least is expected, right? Now the only way that it can really complete is if you force this move up to be 5 waves, but it doesn't look like it is 5 waves. I mean, if we want to be as objective as we can, then I think it's very hard for me to label this 1 2, and then maybe this little little wiggle here, for example. It's very hard for me to label that as a 1 2 3 4 5 like this, because this is much smaller distribution wise compared to this one. And then if you look at the 1 hour chart, again, this little wiggle here, I think is much better to be counting that as part of the same cycle that started from here. So this is either 1 2 1 2 here, or 1 2 3 4, regardless however you want to call it. Another leg higher is likely still, and this is going to be in the next support If it is doing an ABC zigzag pullback, this is going to be the 100% extension, 123.8, 123. We most likely can see buyers from here, and then it can go to new high from there, or at least bouncing in 3 waves. All right, so that's the update for today. As always, if you do want to check our service, we cover a lot of ETF, stocks, Forex indices, and we do have 14 days free trial. So you can try our service. We have 14. The link to the free trial is provided in the description of the video. I'll see you all again then tomorrow, and have a nice day, everyone.